From my phone. I hope the quality is okay. I'm making this live stream out of sheer necessity because my friend Rob, who might be watching, you might be one of the two here. It's like, live stream? Are you going to do the live stream you sort of promised us? And so here I am. I am in a parking lot of a Target. And I have had a busy day. Not really so eventful for like video, but it was eventful for a lot of other things. And sort of just a hustle bustle. I hope everybody's doing all right. I'll do a roll call. I don't see any chats. Can somebody say hello or something? There we go. Andrew D. Is that my brother-in-law, Andrew D? Andrew Deppner? Stanley? Rob, there you are. 10:44 Tuesday morning. Hi. How's everybody doing? So I'm in Houston right now. Is that too windy? Behind the van. I'm in Houston right now, and I did a lot today. Why don't I show you what I did today? Hey, Jay Trader. Stanley, Eva's doing great. I just talked to her. She's having breakfast, getting ready for school, and she's fine. She's good. She's a good girl. Yeah. What do you think of this monster? It's a beast. I got the new bumper. Let me switch you around. I'll show you some of the new things on it if you haven't seen already. So this is the van. This is going to start evolving, and so we've got the front pull bar here and bumper from Backwoods Adventure Mods. That's the logo for Backwoods Adventure Mods. You're going to see a lot more of that. Yeah, I'll show you the lights in a second, but first I just want to show you what I did. And then we have a rack up there. We'll go up to the top and show you that. Yeah, Jojo, I mean, they have like 50 cases in Ningbo right now, which is pretty amazing that you can have an emergency of 50 cases, but in America, I'm guessing there's probably 50 cases inside that Target. Probably. Anyways, what else did I do? I got a new border for my license plate, so the Jayoe is now more clean, and then I just sort of, I gotta wash this thing. That's tape. And then here's the back bumper, which is dirty, but you can see it's got the Backwoods logo. This is aluminum now, which is pretty cool. Then I don't know if you could see it, but today I rigged up that's a camera. And it's a little dirty right now because the glue is curing. When it's finished, I'm gonna coat the whole thing with Plasti Dip, and it'll look really nice. But right now it's a little bit messy. And then of course you got the ladder. And this thing is amazing. this ladder. These steps are beastie. Let's see here. So yeah. Whoop. Whoop. Let's see here. There we go. And then this is the top rack here. Basically, the rack is designed to hold things. So towards the back, I'm going to have a deck where there'll be like wood, like that polymer wood. And then so I'll have like polymer wood up there and a little deck that'll go out to about here. And then this area here will all be solar panels. So solar panels will mount to all of these struts. Also, what we have is a Pathfinder light. So this is a light that's across, and that's not wired up yet, because that's going to wire up through the roof along with the solar panels, so that won't light up yet. We also have some cabling here for the antenna array and some things. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good to see non-Chinese content. Okay. You're one of a very few. I think most people are missing my Chinese content. And as for family and Eva, well, they're here, let's see here. Spin around. I'm in Houston, Texas. But that's one thing that happened. Now you want to see the lights? Let me show you the lights, because the lights are pretty cool. Take the tripod off of this. Oh, it's locked. That's why. Houston, which part? I think I'm on the east side. Why, are you in Houston right now? If you are, let me know. So I need to set this camera up in a place. Oh, this is okay. I can set it up right here. So let's turn it up. And then I'll put this right here. It's very bright. I'll show it in this place first, and then I'll move. Man, that is so bright. Look at that thing. That's so crazy. I was showing it, blowing it on the road in the country, like way up in the mountains. Holy moly! Now, like I said, the top bar it has a light there, but yeah, it's a beastie. I'm basically killing that poor Suburban or whatever, Yukon. And the cool thing is that the switches are all mounted here. So 1, 2, 3, right? So wait, hold on. So 1, 2, 3. Now, the other thing that I did, if you can notice, is I wired this up. This is an LCD, and it's constantly recording. It also shows the front, and so that's the front, and then that's the back. And it also, if I start the van up, hey Jim. If I start the van up, come on. If I start the van up and go in reverse, it has little lights there, which is cool. I've got to configure these things. They aren't quite perfect, but oh, what a pain in the butt this was. At a certain point in time, I had the entire dashboard torn apart. I was wiring the rear view mirror to the battery, as well as taking it all the way to the back of the van to the rear light. And then, for some strange reason, my power outlet, my little cigarette lighter that powers my my freezer back there, just stopped working, and so I had to go to start tearing apart my dashboard to try to figure out what was wrong. Turns out that the actual receptacle needed to be soldered, so I had to buy some solder. Houston's Chinatown has a lot of great authentic Chinese cuisine. It is in the southwest part of Houston. No, it wasn't a fuse, Jeff. As a matter of fact, I tore the whole van apart looking for that fuse that I thought was the problem. It turns out it wasn't a fuse problem. it was stressful. It literally was the socket, which was crazy that the socket was the problem, you know. But I also found a fuse inside the engine compartment, which was a slotted fuse. If you guys know what a slotted fuse is, it's like a very hard to find fuse. It's so crazy. But yeah, so Backwoods Adventure Mods was amazing, and yesterday I got some amazing drone footage. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try and find a Starbucks somewhere and sit down and have a coffee and edit the vlog for tomorrow. If you're wondering what we did today, well, today we went to a place called Lizard Skin. And we picked up some chemicals. Actually, I think it's better to take you inside. Inside there. Let's see here. So, all of the white areas on the van, these areas here, inside here, upside here, and everything will be coated with this stuff here. Let's see if I can show you a container of it. Oh yeah. Lizard skin. So this is sound deadening spray chemical. And I'm gonna spray that on everything. Interior, exterior, the roof, the floor. The sound deadener is gonna go on the floor. This is gonna be cool stuff. And I have 10 gallons of this stuff, and it's water soluble, so it will it's pretty easy to go on, pretty easy to stay clean. And then on top of that, I'm going to use this stuff. This is a ceramic insulation spray, and what this is going to do is you're going to be able to spray over the sound deadener. You're going to spray this thermal coating, and then when you touch it, I mean, it's going to block the heat from coming in or the heat from leaving. Basically, it's just like an insulator. And so that's going to be awesome. As a matter of fact, let's show you this. As a matter of fact, I went to the factory today and they gave me all the stuff, which I was very gracious to get. But they also gave me this, which was something that was pretty cool. This is a cup. Now on this cup, you see that black area? That black area is the thermal, the black area is the thermal barrier, the thermal insulation. And you can put piping hot coffee in here, so hot that you can't touch the aluminum, but you can hold it like this. I mean, like boiling hot. And this is an aluminum cup. If you put boiling hot water in this, almost immediately, just like the metal of your van or your vehicle, the heat is just going to transfer through, and it's going to burn you. And so I asked him I said, can I have this? Because I wanted to show some people how that thing worked. I wouldn't drink out of this cup. I almost tried to as a joke, and they're like, don't drink out of that. This is used only for samples. And then the other thing that they had was a jingle bell. So they had 2 jingle bells, like big jingle bells, like the size of my hand, and they're like brass jingle bells. And the one jingle bell had was just regular, bing, 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 very loud. And the other jingle bell had the sound deadening component on it. And when you rang it, it was like bum, 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 bum. I mean, it was really, really incredible. And so what that's going to do is that's going to take all the sound. If somebody is loud outside, it's not going to get through to the inside. I can also sound deaden the undercarriage and thermal barrier the undercarriage. The other thing is by thermal barrier, by spraying the thermal coating, the ceramic coating on the floor, when I do the hot floor, the hydronic floor heating system, the heat won't escape through the bottom of the van. It'll all be directed up, which is awesome, because there's a big problem with that, with when you heat the floor, because the floor of a van is just metal, all of that heat is lost through the floor. So I'm gonna thermally coat the floor so that the heat won't escape down. It'll all go directed upwards, which is very, very cool. It's like sort of a common problem with vans, especially vans that have like some sort of a hot water or a hot floor sort of system, that a lot of the heat just ends up just radiating through the body of the van itself. And now I'll be able to thermally coat everything, and it'll be pretty neat. Thanks everybody for coming. Let me go through and talk to the comment section. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. A fun project. Cup handle works too. Well, you can't put a handle on the van. Very interesting, all the details of tech and van life. Thanks, Andrew. Wouldn't drink out of that cup. I just came back from Hong Kong from Houston, currently quarantining. I just missed you, Jojo. We could have said hello to each other. The weakest link in a vehicle's electrical system is the lighter. Is it? Is that what it is? What are you adding next? Okay, so tomorrow, at 10 o'clock in the morning, I am going to meet with a company called Wilson Amplifiers. And I've been talking to them for a while. They're on the tour map, and they will be giving me, hooking me up with a system like an antenna array that will allow me to upload videos and communicate and have connection to Wi-Fi on the road. So it's going to be an interesting system, and we're going to meet with them. They're going to show me all of their stuff as well as provide me with that system. So will the magnetic for your camera still work? Milk tea, I haven't looked into that yet. I mean, like, I'm sure it'll work, but I haven't thought about actually creating the ceiling yet. I want to put all the wires, get all the infrastructure first, and then we'll start cladding everything, and then that will come to play. I think that'll work. Swing by Baton Rouge. Saul, are you in Baton Rouge? I'm not destined for that. I'm going actually after tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm going to Phoenix and then LA, and then I'll be in LA for a while. BJ Bumblebee, how's it going? Yunamak, hello. Pitts in Stamford, right? Very close to Chinatown. Wood floor tile. It'll be a wood in a air gap, and it'll have a few layers, but it'll be wood and wooden foam. Swing, looking great. Way to go. Thanks, Keith. Sounds awesome. Gene, thank you. Food expert. Hey, man, how's it going? You holding down the fort there in China? How's it going over there? I bought some new headlights, but they were supposed to be brighter, but they don't look very bright, especially compared to my big front end. Oh, Luis, did your treatment work well? I think you're talking about the knee treatment. Well, so far so good. I took a ride with my friends. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but it went really well. My knees feel pretty strong. Oh, Rob, you made me think about the one thing I didn't show you guys yet, which is pretty darn cool. It's the winch. So let me get the winch controller. The winch is powered by a controller. It's pretty wild. But I think I need to turn the van on. Unless I don't. Maybe I don't. Let's see. So you press a button here, and it powers the winch on. And then when it's on, you should be able to, let's see here. Flip it around. So I should be able to extend. That's pretty cool, right? That's enough attention there. That's pretty cool, right? Remote control. That's so if like, you know, you can be outside the van and, like, you know, you can call the winch to pull in, and maybe you're helping somebody out, and you can, like, you don't have to be sitting inside the van in order to operate it. So that's pretty cool, right? And that was also provided by Backwoods Adventure Mods. So yeah, me like too. That's pretty cool, right? So what was I saying? Hydraulic or electric? Electric. It's electric. It's wired to the batteries. Forest will be jealous. It is good that you have a winch and hidden behind a bumper too, and a remote. Yeah, it's very cool. As a matter of fact, the winch is actually sitting in a steel cradle of its own, and so like the bumper is made of aluminum, but the winch is actually sitting inside of a steel cradle, which is pretty neat. Awesome. Impressive substance, just a thin layer, enough to block the heat. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty neat, Rias. That was why I saw a YouTuber that was installing that thermal barrier on their van, and I said, well, I got to do that. So I reached out to Lizard Skin, and I made a video for them, and I made a sort of an introduction. That's what I've been doing with all of these companies, is making a video introduction. Hi guys, my name's Matt. I'm doing this van thing. Your thing would be cool as part of my tour. Let me know what you think, and I'd be willing to make a video for you. And it seems to work pretty well. Hey Jason, how's it going? That was a great episode with the trikes, wasn't it? That was a lot of fun. Could you tell I missed my trike? What do you think about that? Maybe me doing a GoFundMe that is like bring the tiger duck home, or bring the duck, or reunite the duck, or some sort of because I think it's going to be about $4 grand before I'm finished. For about $4,000 to make sure that I can ship it. And so I was thinking maybe I could go fund it, because I can't justify just spending that money for mailing the trike. But if maybe I can get it that way, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Do you miss China? Santi Hene? Yeah, I miss China all the time. Actually, there's all sorts of things I miss about China. It's a really fascinating country, but I'm also really caught up in this journey here, and yeah, heading out west. You said nice. Yes, Jeff. I'm headed to California. So I'm going Houston, Phoenix, LA, San Diego, Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, maybe, and then maybe Idaho, then Chicago, then Detroit. Then, or if I don't do Chicago, I go up through the UP and I come back down to Michigan. G'day, Matt. Hey, Sam. David Santa, hi. It needs a couple of wenches, that's for sure. The 5G speed is not bad. Looking at your live stream. Yeah, good, because America's 5G sucks. It just sucks compared to China. It sucks. Did I finish talking about my treatment? Yeah, my knee feels good, but it's still going to take about a month, Luis, before I'm able to really make some defined, like, this is really, or it did really well for me, whatever. Any onboard sanitation? Well, I have a whole spray chemicals and stuff to clean. As far as toilets go, I have a little toilet there. But I stop. I always have a place to go to the bathroom. It's very easy to find. I think that van needs a hot tub. Snarky, there is a person that made a hot tub in a van like this, and it was quite interesting. Let's just say it was very sloshy. A hot tub in a van is not a good idea. Ujao, hey, how's it going, man? How you doing? I live in the dream, Jeff. Who else? I saw some things there. Some people were talking about. I was thinking about a question that was asked. I'm sorry if I skipped your thing. Extra electronics can be a B in the vehicles. Yes, they sure can. Houston's Chinatown. Yeah, that's where I was thinking. Keep that roof cleaned and thoroughly waxed. Got a remote start? I do have a remote start, Duskbat. I actually have an app on my phone that can start the van remotely from quite a distance away. Jealous of that light in Houston. Joel Olstein is jealous of that light in Houston. How do you take a shower while traveling in a van or a trike? Well, on a trike, I go to hostels, but in a van, I'll have a shower in the van, and it'll be sort of unique. The shower will be a shower pan right at the front when you come in, the side door, and you won't know it's a shower until it's a shower. You'll hear more about it later. Jordan Wu, how durable are the solar panels when exposed to the weather? Very durable. They're designed to be outdoor solar panels. The company that's going to do it is called SAM, and they are like they're like the biggest American solar panel manufacturer. Like they're really high tech stuff. So one stem cell treatment cuts it. Yeah, yeah, one stem cell. You shouldn't need more. So hopefully it works. Do you shower at the gyms? Jeff asks. Yeah, I have a membership to Planet Fitness. As a matter of fact, you just reminded me. I think I should probably go to a Planet Fitness and see about getting a workout and a shower in. Are you leaving China because of a No, Sam, I'm not. I left China because I'm trying to travel around the world, Sam. If you know me only from the pandemic period, then you don't know everything about me. I've been trying to travel around the world for the better part of a decade, and the pandemic sort of put a squash on my timeline. So my intention was always to continue traveling, not inside China. So I'm not leaving China because of political reasons. I would go back to China to see Eva and Annie and all of that stuff. It's not about that. As a matter of fact, Eva and Annie might be coming to America and moving here pretty soon, and because we'll be moving to Boston. But that's something in the future mix. But yeah, no, I'm not leaving China because of any other reason. I'm in Southern Oregon. If you need water, place, park, or shower. Okay, thanks, Keith. Keep in touch. Glad to hear China cares more than what the insane country does. We've got way too many. Well, there's COVID everywhere. Good vlog camera. Do I recommend? Blind programmer. My favorite one is the Canon G7X Mark III. It's a great camera. The focus is a little bit messy, but they added a new function called vlogging, a vlogging function, and it's much more intuitive. Are you going to go to solar power panels on the top, or there's the rack up there is going to have all the solar panels are going to be up there. Kevin, do you miss your trike travels in the Far East? Yeah, I do. I miss Asia. Traveling through Asia is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, Jose, that's a nice thing to say. Vancouver. Yeah, actually, I want to see Cyrus when I'm there, so me and him have been talking. Okay. Hi, Matt. Good luck on your van adventures. I'm a now big fan of learning about China in an admirable way. I hope your leaving China was not political. Okay. Yeah, it was not. With that wench, you can go through the Darien Gap. I don't think so. Maybe if you had a really long chain and you hooked it on and then you slowly pulled yourself, like miles. Can you talk about the tornadoes in the USA? Yeah, I mean, I was in Arkansas when the tornado when all those storms went through. I actually saw them. They were like off in the horizon, and they looked really nasty. I didn't realize how bad they were going to be until the next morning, because I had edited videos, and the next morning I woke up and there was all this news, and it was just talking about all the tragedy. I don't know. It was crazy. Jason in Michigan. Matt, what are you doing in Target? Yeah, everything's fine. What did I do? What did I pick up in Target? I've been running around all day looking for fuses and tape, and there's a Home Depot down there that I was at, and then I went to an electrical store, and Jason, I'm not going to reiterate everything, but let's see, I am going to reiterate everything. I hooked up that rear view mirror, which is a LCD rear view mirror. I did some things with the license plate, some superficial stuff. I tore apart my dashboard and fixed a few things, electrical, and I just basically got done a lot of shit that I was trying to finish up. So, are you still getting surround camera for van? You know what? Somebody called me from a company called Carlock, L-O-C-A-R-L-O-C-K, Carlock, and they have a GPS system that's hidden inside the vehicle, like a theft finder, and so they might be sending me one. I don't know. The reviews on Amazon aren't too good, so I don't want to pick up something unless it's good. Great idea to travel with your van, says exploration that reliefs et discursio. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool name. Yeah, I'm glad I got the rear view mirror wired in too. Where are you, Iris? I'm in Houston, Texas. Will you cross the Darien Gap? I will cross the Darien Gap. I'm gonna do it on a ferry, I imagine, and I'm gonna have to put this beast on a ship and then ship it over. Be careful about the bat. You know what I was wondering is the wind. You know, because if I was to get into a really, really bad storm, I mean, I basically have big sail, you know. Does your wife support your traveling around the world? No, I support my traveling around the world. But thanks for wondering that. I had a business before I started traveling. I've been sort of weaning from that, and now my YouTube channel is supporting it. So, that fruit you found trekking with your buddies was an Osage orange. Can you eat it, Mary? It smelled very bitter. Cyrus is currently in the United States, but by the time I get to Oregon or Washington State, he'll be up there. A throwback to the old Shenzhen vid you guys did. Can you reunite? No, I'm not going to reunite with Winston. Winston's too far gone, buddy. He is too far gone. He's not a genuine, not genuine. Yes, live, Iris. Painted black and yellow? Well, I can't paint it black. No more black, except for one thing. You guys tell me what you think. So what I'm planning to do is you know that I have these decals, Jayoe decals, and they're reflective. What I want to do is I want to coat this bottom black with like sort of a rhino liner texture, and I figure up near the front door here, I can put a stencil with the Jayoe logo, and then have the Jayoe be like black on black. And I was thinking that would be black. What do you think about that? I think that would be cool. How's Ningbo? Everybody's good there. I mean, you know, they have protocols. They're locking down. Those of you that don't know, Ningbo is under sort of a lockdown right now. So not really serious. It's just, you know, they're just kind of taking precautions. There's, I think, 50 cases in Ningbo now. So, I mean, to be honest, everybody's vaccinated in China, and there's going to have to be a slow opening. So, as far as yellow goes, listen, I don't know if you guys realize this, but I get threats all the time. I get threats of violence. People say they'd like to kill me. And it's not super regular, but it's regular enough that I want to be subtle with the van. I don't want to be too ostentatious. I mean, I have a ladder, so it's sort of ostentatious. And as far as white goes, white is thermally the best color you can have because it won't attract heat. And I sort of like it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard, but I named it. It's called the Yeti. It's called the Yeti. I think that's pretty cool. Put the Jayoe logo, which lights up, you got from Taiwan. Yeah. Well, that'll be on the inside. That'll be in the studio area. I'll have those mounted up. Those are really, really neat. And you know, so in the end, this will be blank, and then this will be blank, and then here will be a window, like a big window here, and then here will be a window, 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 and here will be a window. I mean, there's going to be a lot of windows on this thing, and I'm going to tint them deep black with maybe a polarizing filter, so that they'll be able to video from the inside out without being too bright. So that'll be really, really neat. They make some like thermal coatings for them too, so they don't really. I mean, there's going to be a lot of heat that's going to get in from the outside through those windows, but there's a lot of precautions that you can take, and I'm sort of excited. But anyways, I can hang the Jayoe logo in the window, and then when it lights up, you'll see it coming through the window. That would be really neat. As a matter of fact, I was just talking with my brother-in-law about Christmas. Next Christmas, it would be neat to deck this thing out with like real lights, like really make it a float, you know, like a Christmas float. You can even put Santa Claus on the top, you know. That would be really neat. White color is easy to see at night. Yep. where does the reef tank go? Everywhere, the whole thing. I'm just gonna fill it all the way up. I'll seal it on the inside, and you'll see fish swimming around. That would be pretty neat, right? It's good to make your van look boring on the outside. Too much attention's not good. Yeah, I think so. Yeti does need to be white. That's very true. Yo, Yeti. Yeah. You know, who was it? I think it was my brother. It was my brother-in-law. He was saying, because there's a man cave, right? The man cave. But if you did it with the van, you could call it the van cave. So the inside of the van will be called the van cave. So the interior of the Yeti will be my van cave. My van cave, man cave, van cave. I get a kick out of that. I wouldn't eat an Asahi orange, but they look pretty nice in a bowl for decoration. Matt, I didn't know. Why would anybody want to hurt you? Gene, people think I'm like some sort of terrorist. It's insane. Millions of things. Just the fact that I like China. The fact that I critique America from time to time. It's insane. Are you getting sponsored by Yeti? Ooh, that's a good idea. It's very windy. Yeah, that's why if I stay inside the van here, it's not so bad. The Yeti cave. Put a 50 cal on the roof. That would be crazy. Reindeer antlers. You already got a lot of mileage out of your van, even before the official tour. You know, I bought this van at 30,000 and it's at 40,000 now. I think I bought it at 28,000 and it's at 40,000 now. I'm racking up the miles. Thanks, Milk Tea. White color is easy to see at night. Where does the reef tank go? It's going to make you bad when I'm looking through the comments. White's a good color. You know, it's not all going to be white though. You're going to have windows, and then I can put like maybe some small logos, you know, here and there. It'll have a lot of accent. And the other thing I want to do is I see a lot of people, they actually vinyl coat the like a vinyl cling. They wrap the hood, and so you wrap the hood, and then it's black here, and then it actually looks really, really neat. I didn't like it at first, but it really grew on me. And you can get different textures in it, in the wrap. That's what it is, wrap. You can vinyl wrap it so it looks like carbon fiber, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Yeah, sorry, I'll be over here. Just if I go outside, it's really windy. Dongfeng, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, Americans just get so angry about crazy stuff. I just don't understand it. It's just, everything's an issue. If you come to the Cantal, I will show you, I can't see the whole, if you come to the Cantal, I'll show you the Puy Mary. Oh, you're in France. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get to Europe with this thing. Greens, howdy, just got done showering here at Love's Travel Plaza. Logged on and saw you live. Nice to see you. Oh, somebody's running the car. Yesterday when I was leaving Arkansas, I saw like 1 police car, 2 police car, 3 police car, and then this white SUV like stopped in the middle of the road, and like 6 black kids jumped out of the car and they ran so fast, they ran away, and then all the police cars pulled on after them. It was crazy. I called my friend, I'm like, that I was staying at his house. I says, let me know if you hear anything in the news, because it seemed like there was something crazy going on. A remote 50 cal. Howdy, Lily Pad, how are you? 我记得中文，很多中文，可是不是很多，我说的不好。对，我开车的时候，我很喜欢这个说中文，听我的中文的课在这儿，然后大概6个小时，我可以听很多的中文，然后我觉得如果我有这个车的故事，我可以越来越说中文。How do you like Texas? It's okay. The roads are wide. People drive very fast, and but they're okay. It seems okay. I can understand you perfectly fine. There's some accent, but hey, it's for communication. Yeah. I don't expect to speak perfectly. In the U.S., there's more anti-China sentiment than the East. Yeah, I think so. There's certainly a effort being put on by the powers that be to make China the scapegoat for a lot of things, in my opinion. It's the Big Matt here. Yoo-hoo! Hey, VS. How is the puppy dog doing? The puppy dog's doing great. The puppy dog is amazing. Marcos, my mom is Chinese and my dad is American. Okay, I didn't know that about you. Let's see here. I can always pull a trailer. I could do that, but then you get kind of long. But you see this comment, not screaming though. Okay, a lot of wind sound, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to talk here for I just wanted to jump on. Rob actually sent me a message. I promised that I was going to do a live stream today, and I just sort of got carried away. But I mean, if you guys liked me just kind of chatting, we got 126 people here, so I think that's good. Hey man, hey Mikey. Politics suck in Texas, but the people know in Texas are really everybody I know, everybody I've met. Man, I'll tell you what, we've had some fun. We just made the first stop in Arkansas that you guys have seen. How awesome was that? Rescued a coyote. Did you guys see me rescue a coyote? That was pretty neat. Do you know that Winston Sturgill went on Twitter and ragged me for saving the coyote, and he said, you know, there's so many of these dogs that are eaten in China and you didn't say anything, but then you rescue a coyote. I don't even know what the hell he was trying to say. I have brought up the fact that there are dogs that are used for food many times, and not just in China. He loves to make it a China issue, but it happens in Vietnam, happens in Korea, happens in Laos and Cambodia, it happens everywhere. But it's just so funny that he picked on me for saving a coyote. like you saved that puppy dog, you bastard. It's like, give me a fucking break, man. So crazy. Just nuts. How does that guy have 1 million subscribers? I do not know. It's just so crazy. Anyways, need to catch up on your bids. I haven't been on in a while. How's the van conversion coming along? Mikey's doing really well. Tomorrow I'm meeting with a communication company called Wilson Amplifiers, and they're going to help me with the communication system that'll be mounted on top of the van. They're going to install it, so that's cool. Yeah, you know what? Another one he commented because I have social media in China. I have videos that I make inside China that are for Chinese audiences, and I have Toutiao and Bilibili and Xiaohongshu and Douyin. My Douyin in China is like got over 1 million subscribers, and I'm not trying to hide it. As a matter of fact, for all the people that rag on me for, you know, you're YouTubing and people in China can't see it, how dare you? Well, I also make videos for people in China to see too, and a lot of them are very, very much the same. But he found one of the videos that I made, and it was a video, and I'll tell you what the video was. It was a video where I was talking about, because I was in Michigan, and we had just had the shooting at the school there. And the next day after the shooting, everybody was paranoid and scared, and people were really, really afraid. Schools were closing. There were secondary threats made on schools right near me. And I was thinking about the ripples that are created by these shootings and how crazy they are. And I thought my Chinese audience would appreciate that perspective. Because they're not used to those sorts of, those things don't necessarily happen in China. There used to be some knife attacks in schools in China, and China started licensing knife sales to try to stem. I mean, they made some real steps toward trying to solve the problem. So I made this video. You know, oh, I found Matt. Oh, he comes to America for the freedom, and then he just rags on America to China. And when you're, I don't know, just give me a break, man. Holy shit. It's just, I haven't really talked about Winston in quite some time, and I feel like I'm living inside his head somewhere, in some dark corner. Yes, I don't like that Matt guy anymore. I've got to find something to pick on him about. Gross. The sad thing is that a lot of the violence and threats that have been on me are directly related to that. Because he says I'm some communist and something, and then all the angry Americans come out and back it up. I get freaked out. It's so nuts. Anyways. Yeah, I'll do more talk about China in the future. I want to get the van finished. Well, you know, I have talked about him too, so the argument could be made that I'm in love with him as well. I mean, but my attachment to Winston is that I feel like what he's saying is so damaging. And I think he thinks what I'm saying is damaging too, so I guess it's some sort of a mutual thing. But I think what he's saying has real effect on people in a negative way. And I think that what I try to provide a little bit more nuance and balance instead of just screaming that one country is horrible and we need to take over and it needs to fail. China needs to fail. I think China, I don't know. We'll talk about that more in another episode, but yeah, Daniel makes some decent videos. When will you finish the van? Jeff, I think spring. I should be done in spring. Be strong, Matt. You bring balanced view based on actual experience. That's what I think. Maybe my experiences are different from other people, but I can't say something is happening because other people tell me to. I say something's happening because I've seen it, you know, or I've been interacting with it. Do you think Winston will complain about US once his audiences dry up? I don't know. I think that he's a little bit, it's funny because he thinks that I'm sort of enamored with China and I don't talk about the real China. But I believe that he's in America and he's enamored with America and can't really see the real America. I love America, but no, it's not perfect. Come on now. Every American in the world knows America's not perfect. It's the one thing that unites us. You know, it's the one thing we can all appreciate. The right thinks the left is crazy, the left thinks the right is crazy. We all think the government's a pile of shit, you know. Everybody that thinks I'm a Biden lover, you're crazy. I don't like anybody in power right now. You know, maybe a few people. I like Bernie Sanders, but I think it's a mess. America's a mess, and if you're like you can't see that, I don't know. It's crazy. You can't win with some people though. That's true. Do you think you'll be doing a huge live stream this New Year? Oh, geez. I'll be on the road for New Year's. Maybe I could arrange something like that. I don't know how I would. It would be a little boring, I guess. But yeah, I guess so. I'm getting messages from Wilson Amplifiers right now, and they're saying he called me. I'm gonna have to call him back, but I have two of my other marketing guys there to document, so that will be neat. The problem now is that Americans are so divided. That's true. Term limits. Pamela, term limits. Term limits and financial controls on elections. When you can buy elections, there's nothing that can be done to prevent corruption. I mean, it's just done. Yeah, that's funny. Bernie Sanders is like a social democrat normal, and in America he's just insane, you know. But anyways, I wish you the best. Thank you, Luis. Let's see, no country is perfect. Winston is on honeymoon stage in the US. I think that is very true. You can't win with some people. Hey Matt, have you got your tri-bike back from Malaysia? No, Michael, it's still stuck there. If you think of any way for me to get my trike back, you can tell me. I'm not gonna go back. Let's see here, what else we got? I like this guy. We're having a very nice conversation. I thought this live stream was gonna really stink, but I like actually talking to you guys, and it's quite nice. Do you miss working with the Barretts? I talk with Lee all the time, every day. Lee is one of my best friends, and he's a good guy. From whatever you might think, he's a very nice fella, and I hope he comes through with flying colors. He's doing much better, but he's got to go back into chemo, and you know, it's not going to be It's not gonna be good for him. As a matter of fact, Mikey, I have a bunch of videos of me and Lee traveling through China that you guys have never seen. They're beautiful. They're really, really good. Live stream from the roof. I already went up there. You didn't see? I went up there already. You want me to go back up on the roof? Politicians always suck. I had hoped for Biden. I guess, yeah, but the Trump bar was subterranean. Yeah, Biden stinks. But it is what it is. Put the lawn chair up on top. I can't put the lawn chair up on top right now because, let me go up, I'll show you. Because right now, it's like not finished yet. So like all of these struts here are strong enough to hold me. I can walk on the roof, but it needs, I need to put the solar panel. This is the base. From this, I can build the deck and screw things to the top and do all sorts of things on the roof. Blind programmer, yeah, well, this is a live stream, so I kind of get into talking about a bunch of stuff. I will publish more, maybe political stuff on the Nuance channel, but not now. I'm done with politics for a while, but yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Neat. I'll tell you one thing. I used to get 17 miles per gallon, and this ladder and all the lack of aerodynamic stuff on the bumper and everything. Now, this van, 12.5 to 13 miles per gallon. I lost 5 miles per gallon. Oy vey. The van is looking very Lara Croft. Thank you. Hey, Michael. Good morning from Malaysia. They did a great job. Maybe extra weight. It's going to get a lot worse, though. I mean, I haven't even started building the interior. The interior is going to load up. It's going to be a lot of stuff inside this thing. I have a feeling I'll be around 10 miles per gallon by the end of it. Get the Tiger Duck and forget the gasoline. Oh. I was thinking, I'm going to say it now, like I was thinking like... to actually get a GoFundMe. We'll call it Rescue the Duck, and Operation Tiger Duck, and then try to get the Tiger Duck back here somehow. I don't know. Need a lot of Dale gas. Need a lot of gas. Dale gas. Where is the family? Well, they're in Detroit, most of them on my side, and then Annie's in China. I can hardly wait for you to put in your windows. Oh my God, the windows are gonna make this thing so much more interesting. Operation Tiger Duck. Let's see here, put the ladder in the back. Well, yeah, we'll see. I like having a ladder there. Because in the back, I'm gonna have a rack here. I'm gonna have a tire rack, and then there's also gonna be a storage container on the back. So most likely, I think the ladder is going to stay there. Save the duck. How are my knees? Really good, Jason. I remember last time I talked about it, I was like, I didn't really see much of an improvement. But today, in the last few days, I've started to feel, I think maybe because what the stem cells do is they start, for those of you that don't know, I had stem cell treatment on my knees, both of them, while I was in Michigan. And they said it takes months and months for the stem cells to start recreating the meniscus, and then the meniscus to start building a scaffolding, and then that scaffolding to start filling in. And I feel like maybe that's happening, which is pretty cool. Are you spending Christmas and New Year's here in the United States? I'm spending it here in the United States. I'll be in California. I was born in Malaysia. Oh, where in Malaysia? Let's see, what else? Are you going to check out anyone fish tank on this trip? Well, I do want to, geez, yeah, that's another cool thing. I should check out people in their cool tanks. That's a good idea, Blue Basin. Where are you? You want to meet? How's Annie and Eva? They're fantastic. I just talked to them just before I started the live stream. They're very good. I'm late. Howdy. Well, howdy, John. Yeah, you know, John, I missed you too. I should have seen you in Arkansas. I'm sure most of the Jayoe Nation followers will help that GoFundMe. Oh, well, I'll have to set it up. Where are you aiming to drive from and to? Mikey, right now I'm in Houston. In a couple of days, I'm going to head to Phoenix. And then from Phoenix to LA, San Diego up to Portland, and then Portland into Washington State, and Washington State into Idaho, then back to Detroit area. If you guys really want to meet up or anything, you let me know. Send me an email, mcgalat@gmail, and let me know if you look at the map where you are. And yeah, when are you going to get a real job? I have a real job. When are you going to get a real job? See? Do you need more medical follow-ups? Yeah, I had one follow-up after 30 days, and then the next one's after 90 days. So, yeah. Will you stream your trip going to California? Yeah. I'll stream everything. I'm trying to make a lot more content and keep busy with that. I think I'm gonna probably go right now and head to Planet Fitness. Any plans for taking a van to Canada, Alaska? Oh yeah. When this van is finished, I'm planning to go all the way up to the top of Alaska and start driving all the way south until I hit Argentina. So, and then from there, I got to ship the van across to South Africa and then drive it all the way up to Europe. And then once I finish that, I'm driving it all the way to New Zealand. Don't go to Canada now. Why? If you come to South Texas, try South Padre Island. Yeah. Do you have a TikTok page? I have a China TikTok, but I'm having trouble setting up TikTok on in America. It's a real pain in the arse. I was fishing at 9 Mile Boat Ramp last June. Really? Are you in Michigan? Blue Basin? I'm sorry, man. Did you tell me that before? We need to hang out when I get back to town. From your videos, I noticed nobody wears masks at businesses. Some people do. If you go to Home Depot, they're wearing masks. And the crew here at Target wear masks. Jojo, feel bad we missed each other in Houston. Well, yeah. Well, maybe you can help me find some food. Modern Jade Magellan. You're doing it, yeah, I'm reversing the world tour. So instead of Asia to America, I'm going America to Asia. You're in Dayton, Ohio. Cool. Well, we'll have to keep in touch. That's okay. You're busy. When you're in Australia, I want to help you. Okay, that's great. Falkland Islands, I know you guys have talked about it. Do you think van life as popular in China as it is? It's not as popular, but it is growing in popularity. If more and more people are doing the van life thing, it's pretty cool. Come on over to Baton Rouge, get some I don't have a lot of time in Texas, so I've sort of had things happening here, and I've sort of had to take opportunities to, like today. Today I wanted to go to Galveston, but it just didn't work out. I ended up working on the van, getting things prepared, then going to Home Depot, and then going to an auto shop, and then going to an electronics store, and then going to Harbor Freight tools, and then going to Target. It was a lot of craziness. We need a Shell sponsorship for all the yo I'm gonna need. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Listen, guys, we are approaching an hour. You need to reactivate updates on Weixin Jayoe group. Okay, I'll do that. Are you going to check out the Tesla factory? Is it around here? The Gigafactory? Yeah, I guess so, right? Hey, Sylvie! I was just about to close this thing up. It's almost an hour. But everybody say hi to Sylvie. That's Travels by Trike, if you don't know. Trike, truck, and trailer now. What do you think of my truck, huh? It's pretty cool. It's really starting to take shape. I'm having a good time. Sylv, where are you? Are you in Portland right now? Are you in Oregon? Because we are meeting we're hanging out, you and me. So LA, perfect. I will see you in a week, maybe the 17th. Can we set aside some time, 17th or 18th, have some coffee, or meet, maybe make a, I don't know, doesn't have to be a video, but obviously I'll probably be videotaping because that's all I do. But yeah, I wanted to reach out to you. I talked to Pat at T-Cycle yesterday, and he's not going to be in town when I'm up in Portland, but I'm going to meet him meet his team in the shop there, and I can't wait to meet you. So I'd like to ride the Trike. Can I ride Myrtle? I'm interested in riding Myrtle. I want to feel that pedal tech system you got there. Take care. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go now. We're at an hour. I wanted to stop it then. And take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Tomorrow's video is going to be interesting. Drone flying, a lot of drone flights and me making my way down to Houston. I've got to go to a Starbucks to start editing it. So thanks so much, guys. Take it easy. Jayoe, and we'll talk later. Been really nice. Watch some of my videos. If you haven't watched yesterday's one and you want to see some trike riding, Sylvie, watch yesterday's video. It was a lot of fun. Bye. Oh yeah, you saw it, I think. I'm pretty sure you saw it, right? Yeah.